Good morning. So we we're doing 1 drop of lavender and peppermint because it's allergy season. Spring is coming and the pollen is going. And I noticed that I have a lot of sneezing and itchy nose and stuff. So we're going to start sitting. We can start in Vinyasa and put a pillow underneath your tush so you're not sitting directly on your feet, or you're sitting more on the pillow, or you can sit directly on your feet. That feels good. Rubbing the peppermint and lavender together and breathing into the hands. Lavender is antihistamine, so it brings down the histamine response that goes on in your body when you're having an allergic reaction. And peppermint opens up the airways to increase oxygenation to the blood and oxygenation to the lungs. So you're just opening up all the way down to that little bronchi. So great combination also for asthma, or if you have difficulty breathing during this time and this season change. Stay here for another 5 breaths. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. Last breath. Rub the hands together, take whatever's left of the oil onto your chest. And you have the thymus gland right here, right where the sternum is. We're going to tap on that to increase our immunity. I'm going to tap on it with both hands. When I was a student at the Ayurvedic Institute in Albuquerque, New Mexico with Dr. Ladd, he would say, tap on your thymus gland every morning and say, wake up thymus, to increase your immunity for the day and long term. Okay, 30 more seconds, tapping. Remember to take long, deep breaths. Good, and release that. So you're going to take your feet out to the right side. So your knees are to the left and your feet are over to the right. And take your left leg in front of you and create this 90-degree angle with foot splits. And then your back leg, your right leg is back behind you. But if you're kind of leaned over to the side, you can take a pillow, left touch. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. Because you want your hips to be level. So our left leg is bent in front of us, and our right leg is behind. Good. And first, we're just going to walk our hands out in front of us. Lean over that front leg, giving the left hip a stretch, and you can roll or rock from side to side. So you probably feel it in your lower back as well. And drop your head and let's stay here for 3 more breaths. And try to tuck your chin all the way to your heart so you feel more The chin is almost touching the sternum. So you feel a stretch to the back of the neck and then to the front of the head. A few more breaths. Good. And sending your hands back towards your foot. Twist to the left. Right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you. Look over the back shoulder. 3 deep breaths into the belly. One more breath. Back around to center. And circle around. Good. Other direction. Back to center. Take your right hand on the floor. Lift your hips up. Reach your left arm up. Good. Let it down. And over. Last time. Stretch it out. 2 more breaths. Good. And slide your hands back in. Let's change sides of the feet. So bring your feet back to center and both knees go to the left. And then your right leg is in front of you, creating this 90-degree angle with the shin. And then your left leg is bending directly behind you here on top of the plate. And trying to softly push that knee down. Keep both hip bones on the floor. Breathe. And then walk your hands over. Just notice if this is a different side. Fold over 3 breaths. Best as you can, try to keep that left tush on the floor, left buttocks on the floor. And slide your hands back towards your legs and twist to the right. Left hand on your knee, right hand behind you. Twisting over that right shoulder. 3 breaths. Suck your breath in. Or tuck your belly in. Breathe. Good. Back around to center. Left hand goes behind you. Fingertips can face away from the tush or face forward. Press into the hand. Reach the hips up. Reach the right arm back. Breathe out. Back down. Last time, fold over. Sink your feet into a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Good. And slide your back hands back towards your leg. Come up to your hands and knees. So hands are right under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Circles with your hips more than the lower back. In the other direction, hips. And then back and forth, cat cow, breathing out as you arch up like a cat, chin towards your sternum. Breathing in, drop your belly. Breathing out, arching up. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, arching up. Breathing in, drop your belly, lower your shoulders. 2 more times. Breathing out. Breathing in, arching up. Breathing out, cat, cat, cat. And last time. Breathing in, keep the arch as you wag your tail from side to side. Back to center, neutral spine. Reach your right leg out. And then your left arms, opposite arms, left arm, right leg. Fingertips are spread, you're looking down at the floor. Reach through the arm, reach through the leg. And you're gonna bend the knee, flex the foot, and reach around and grab the ankle. Keep the foot flexed as you push it into the hand and up. Breathe. Shoulders are facing the front of the mat. Look forward. 1 more breath. Release the leg out, release the arm out. Take the hand down. Kickstand that left leg so you create a wider base of support, and now reach the right arm out. So same hand, same foot. Try to level the hips, keeping them facing the mat. And then twist the hips to the right. Reach the arm over the ear. Leg is stretched out. And then reach the arm straight up, shoulder height. Bend the back knee, reach for the ankle. Keep the foot flexed and push it into the hand and back. Open up this back bend, heart's facing the front of the room. Look up over that right shoulder, breathe. Good. Straighten out the legs, reach over the ear. Fingers are pointed. And then that lifted leg, that right leg drops to the floor. Kind of a little bit in front of you so you can see your toes. And then reach the arm over the ear as if it would touch the floor in front of your head. Creating a rainbow and a nice stretch through that right side body. 1 more breath. Now reach the arms straight up, shoulder height. So shoulders are stacked. And now take the arm and shoulder back behind you. Look up towards the ceiling. Hips are pushing forward. Heart's pushing forward, but your shoulder and arm are reaching back. Breathe. 1 more breath. Shoulder comes back to center. And then reach it back around, hand to the mat. Knee back with the other knee. Circles with the hips. Other direction with the hips. Hip circles. Good, back to center, level spine, and other side. So reaching the left leg out, point the toes. Reach the right arm out, spread the fingertips. Thumbs facing the ceiling. And then bend the knee, reach around to grab the ankle. Keep the foot flexed and push it into the hand and up. Creating a back bend. Heart's facing the floor. Shoulders are level with your mat. Look down at your fingertips. 1 more breath. Release the foot, stretch it out. Reach the arm out, spread the fingers. Draw up the right hand. Kickstand the right foot so you create a greater base of support, and then the left arm reaches up. Drop the left hip to face the mat. So your hips are almost level with the mat. And then open it up. Hip stack, arm is reaching over the ear. Point the toes. It's a long straight line from the fingertips to the toes. And then you can bend the back knee, reach for the ankle, flex the foot, pushes the hand and back. Create this back bend. Breathe. Drop your head so you feel the back of your head on your shoulders, and then look up towards the ceiling. Release the foot, reach the leg up. Point the toes, reach the arm over the ear. And then drop the foot to the floor a little bit in front of you so you see your toes. And then let the arm reach over the ear, creating this nice stretch on the left side of the body. And breathing in, reach up straight towards the ceiling. And let the arm and shoulder drop back, hip presses forward, heart presses forward. Creating this back bend. One more breath. And let the arm come back to center and around to the mat. Knee back to the mat. Tabletop and rotate your hips in circles. And other direction. Toes together. Heels knees apart, press your hips back. Reach your arms forward, drop down into child's pose. Drop your forehead to the floor. Press your hips back. Arms are strong. Elbows are off the floor. Spread the fingers. Stay here for another 2 breaths. One more breath. Next breath in, arching up through your cat. Walk your hands forward a little bit in front of your shoulders. Drop your hips down, roll your shoulders back. Upward facing dog with your knees on the floor. Tuck your belly in. And tuck your belly in, arch up. And back into your child's pose, but keep your toes turned under so your heels stop you from going back too far. Reach the chin towards the floor. Breathing in, arching up. Breathing out, dropping into your upward facing dog, knees on the floor. Roll your shoulders, tuck your belly. Turn your toes under, breathing in, tuck your belly and reach up. Back into your down child's pose. Reach your hands forward, drop your chin towards the floor. Like a wave, we're going to do this a couple more times. Arching up through your table. Dropping down into your upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders back. Push into your hands. Knees are on the floor. Breathing in, arching up. Tuck your toes, push back. Child's pose. Let your hands slide forward. Take your chin towards the floor. Good. Next breath in, arching up like a cat. Breathing out, dropping down, upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders back. Push into your feet. Last time, breathing in, arching. Tuck your toes, breathing out, push your hips back. Slide your hands forward, chin towards the floor. Take a breath or 2 here. Good. Breathing in, sliding up through your cat. Breathing out, dropping down. Upward facing dog, knees on the floor, roll your shoulders back. Tuck your toes under, breathing in, come through plank. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna move a little bit here. Breathing in, plank. Breathing out, upward facing dog. Roll your toes, press into your toes, knees come off the floor. Breathing in, roll over your toes into your plank. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your plank. Breathing in, flip your toes, you're on the tops of your feet, upward facing dog, breathe out. Breathing in, flip into your plank. Breathing out, downward facing dog. One more time, and then we'll stay in down dog. Breathing in, plank. Breathing out, upward facing dog. Breathing in, plank. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Stay here, you can walk your toes in a little bit. Push through your hands. Your arms are strong and straight. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. And then bend one knee and then the other. Stretching out your legs. Rotating your hips. Tucking in your belly. Good, and straighten both legs. Heels towards the floor, best as you can. Knees back. Tuck your belly in. 2 more breaths. And then look up between your hands, bend your knees, step your right foot all the way through. Drop your left knee to the floor. And come up into this lunge. Arms are alongside the ear. Good, then drop your arms into cactus arms. Open the heart towards the ceiling, look up. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, folding forward. Straighten the leg. We're gonna move here. Breathing in, coming forward, bend the knee. Breathing out, straighten the leg. Breathing in, forward, bend the knee. Breathing out, straighten the leg. One more time. Good. And breathing out. One more time. Bending knee forward. Turn the back toes under. Lift the back leg and step it forward. Breathing out, folding forward. Fingertips to the floor, straighten your legs. Drag your hands up towards your shins. Halfway lift, breathing in. Breathing out, forward, step the right leg back. Take the right knee to the floor. Drop forward into this lunge and then reach the arms out in front of you. Low lunge. Drop the hips, reach the arms up. Biceps are alongside the ears. Back toes are tucked, breathe. Drop your arms into cactus arms, bending at the elbows, heart forward, look up. Breathing in, looking up. Reach up. Breathing out, drop the hands over to either side of the foot. Straighten the leg, breathing out. And we'll move. Breathing in, bend the knee. Coming into your low lunge. Breathing out, straighten. Breathing in, bend the knee, low lunge. And then breathing out as you stay there. Breathing in as you move. Breathing out to straighten. Breathing in as you move. Breathing out, bend. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in to move. Breathing out in this forward lunge. Turn the back toes under. Knee reaches up. And step it forward. Toes are softly touching. Legs are straight. Fold forward over the knee. And then bend your knees softly. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Standing in your Tadasana. Feel your body, eyes are closed. One more breath here. Good. Surya Namaskar A. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, hands come to your heart. Fold forward, straight legs, all the way down. Fingertips to the floor. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, step your right foot back, and then your left foot back. Find your plank. Stay here, breathing in. Breathing out, drop your knees, shoulders forward, bend your elbows back, half chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing dog, knees on the floor. Breathing out, hips high, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here, you can bend your knees. You're stretching out the legs still. 3 more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. Good. Next breath in, bend your knees, step your right foot all the way through. And then your right foot, breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, arms to the side, flying up. Breathing out, hands here. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, folding. Breathing in, move halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step the left foot back. And then the right foot back. Plank pose, breathing in. Breathing out, knees drop, shoulders forward, bend the elbows back, half chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Breathing out, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Four more breaths. 2 more. Good. Next breath in, bend your knees, look towards your fingertips. Left foot all the way through. Then your right foot, fold forward, breathing out, straight leg. Breathing in, arms reach out to the side, lift all the way up. Breathing out, hands here. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, forward. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant your hands, right foot steps back, and then your left. Plank pose. Breathing in, stay here. Breathing out, full chaturanga. Bend your elbows, heart drops. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Breathing out, downward facing. 5 breaths. 4. You want to bring a little movement in here. The left hand can grab the right ankle. You're twisting and looking underneath the right arm. Two more breaths in your down dog. If you're moving, change hands. Right hand grabs the left ankle. Looking under the left arm. Back to center. Bend both knees. Look at your fingertips. Step the right foot all the way through. And then the left foot. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, reverse swan dive, reaching all the way up. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, forward. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands left to the back, then your right. Breathing in, plank. Breathing out, full chaturanga. Bend the elbows, body drops. Upward facing dog, breathing in. Breathing out, hips high, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. This is when you quiet the mind, focus on the breath. Long, deep breaths into the chest and the belly. 3 more breaths. Body is still active, heels are pressing down, tailbone reaching up, belly tucking in. 2 more breaths. Good, next breath in, bend your knees, look towards your fingers, left foot steps all the way through. And then your right foot. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, reaching up, arms to the side. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, drop your tush. Chair pose, fingertips to the outside of the feet, and then reach your arms up. Look up, drop your tush. Knees are squeezing. Breathing out, forward fold. Ribcage touches, then your legs straighten. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, step or plant the hands and hop back. Plank pose. Stay here. Breathing out, full chaturanga. Shoulders shift forward. You're on your tiptoes. Bend your elbows back. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Knees are off the floor. Breathing out, roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. Breathing in, right foot steps forward. Left foot drops to the floor. Warrior 1. Stay here for a breath. Breathing in. Breathing out, fold forward. Step into your plank. Stay here, breathing in. Breathing out, full chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Breathing out, downward. Breathing in, left foot steps forward, right foot drops, coming up. Stay here, full breath. Breathing out, folding forward, plank. Stay here, breathing in. Breathing out, turn. Breathing in, upward facing. Breathing out, downward. 5 breaths here, or child pose. 4 more breaths. Feels good. Focus on your breath. 2 more breaths. Good. Coming up into your down dog if you're in child. Breathing in, looking at your fingertips, bend your knees. Step the right foot forward or hop. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, sitting in your chair. Drop your toes. Reach the arms up, squeeze the knees. Breathing out, forward fold. Legs straighten. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, step your left foot back or plant the hands and hop back. Breathing in, plank. Breathing out, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing. Breathing out, downward facing. Breathing in, left foot steps. Right foot drops. Breathing in, upward facing. Or warrior one. Stay here. Breathing out, folding forward. Plank pose. Breathing in, stay here. Breathing out, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing. Breathing out, downward facing. 5 breaths here, or child's pose. 4 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Feels good. Good. Next breath in, bend your knees, step your left foot forward or hop. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, sit down in your chair, reach your arms up. Sit your tush down. Breathing out, forward. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, step your right foot back or hop back. Breathing in, plank. Breathing out, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing. Breathing out, downward facing. Breathing in, right foot steps forward, left foot back. Coming all the way up, warrior one. Stay here, 2 breaths. Breathing in. 1 more breath. Good. Next breath out, all the way down, plank. Breathing in, breathing out, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing. Breathing out, downward facing. Breathing in, left foot steps, right foot to the floor. Coming up, warrior one. Stay here, 2 breaths. Look up. Front knee is bent. Back leg is nice and strong. 1 more breath. Breathing out, forward. Plank. Stay here for a breath. Breathing out, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing down. Breathing out, down. 5 breaths. 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. The next breath in, bend your knees, step your left foot forward or up. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, drop your hips, sit down in your chair, reach the arms out. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms to face up. 5 breaths, sit low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Reach your arms up and back. Breathe out, hands come to your heart. Take your hands over your heart. Notice how you feel. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And drop the hands, breathe in, reaching up. Breathe out, hands come to your heart. Breathe in, right knee comes up. Reach it out, warrior three. Drop the hips. Hands at your heart. Now try to reach your hands forward. Full warrior three. Move down at your toes. Hands come back to your heart. Fold forward. Drop the back foot down to the floor. Coming up. Warrior one. Walk your front foot forward a little bit. Reach the arms up, biceps alongside the ears. Breathe, straight back leg. Tuck your belly in, heart's lifting. Warrior one. Open up the arms, shoulder height. Bend the front knee right over the ankle. Straighten the front leg, reach forward. Find your triangle, fingertips inside the foot. Top arm reaching up. Both legs are straight, breathe. Take your top shoulder back. Not your arm, your shoulder. Breathe. Tuck your belly in, reach up. Coming all the way up, reverse triangle. Reach down the back leg, take the arm over the ear. Both legs are straight, breathe. Go back around to center. Reach into your triangle one more time. Breathe. Half bind, wrap your top arm around your back. Fingertips inside the thigh. Maybe you want to try a full bind if you have the leg. Arm reaches under. This is a straight leg bind. Triangle. Legs stay straight. Breathe. Breathe. Release the bottom hand. Reach the top arm up. Coming up, push into your feet. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Warrior one, rotate the hips to face the front of your mat. Arms reach up alongside the ears. Step that back foot forward a little bit. Make sure the front knee's bent right over the ankle. Good, drop over that thigh, fingertips to the front, and the front of the foot, you're on your fingertips. Back leg floats up as the front leg straightens. Half splits. But here the hips are level. One more breath. And step it through. Step the right foot to the floor. Pull forward, take your hands behind your calves and pull yourself gently forward towards the legs. Rib cage touches the tops of the thighs. If it doesn't, bend your knees slightly. Breathe. And then float up, arms out to the side, tuck your belly and push into your feet from all the way up. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Catch your breath. Notice how you feel. Other side, breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Take your left knee up. Point the toes. Press into your hands. Tuck your belly in. And then reach it back. Warrior three. Fold from the hips. Looking down at the floor. Reach your arms out alongside your ears. Breathe. Good. Take your hands back to your heart. Bend your knee. Step it back. Warrior one. Reach the arms up alongside the ears. Bend in the front knee, straight back leg. Push into that outer edge of your back foot. Tuck your belly in. Warrior 3. Knees right over the ankle. See the back view this time. Triangle, straighten the leg, reach forward. Right hand comes inside the right foot, right ankle, reach the left arm up. Shoulders are stacked, legs are straight, look up into the fingertips. Breathe. Breathing in, coming up, straight leg. Breathing out, reverse warrior, reach down the back leg, top arm reaches over the ear. Breathing in, back to center, and reach forward into your triangle, straight front leg. Press into your feet, don't grip your toes. Half bind, reach the top arm behind the back. Maybe you want to go into a full bind. Bottom hand reaches underneath the leg and reaches for the hand behind you, straight front leg. Breathe. Release the bottom hand, top arm reaches up. Come up, push into your feet. Then your front knee, warrior 2. Warrior 1, reach the hips or rotate the hips to face the front of your mat. Reach the arms up. Breathing out, fold forward. Reach your fingertips in front of you, stand your 10 hands. And step into that front foot. Point the toes. Hips are level. Arms are straight, stand your fingertips. And then drop that foot down. Breathing out. Folding forward. Peace fingers wrap around the big toes. Elbows bend to the side as you pull yourself forward. Straight legs. Try to keep your rib cage glued to the top of your thighs. Breathe. Release the toes, take the arms out to the side. Float up, push into your feet, tuck your belly. Breathe out, hands to your heart. Feels good. And open up to the center of your mat, your wide stance. Your feet are under your ankles. So open up your arms and your ankles are directly under your wrists. I said your feet are under your ankles. That is true. Your ankles are under your wrists. And take your hands to your hips. Open your feet up just a little bit wider. And then fold forward. Press your hips back. Drop halfway. Then drop your hands to the floor. Good. Bend your elbows back. And fold forward. Maybe you can reach your hands to your ankles. And pull yourself gently forward. Then slide your hands back underneath your shoulders, straighten the arms. Keep the right hand underneath the left arm up for a twist. And then wrap the arm around the back. Fingertips find the inner thigh. And then maybe your right hand can grab your left ankle and pull yourself towards the left knee. Breathe. Straight legs, push your knees back, fold forward. One more breath. Back to center, right hand to the floor, left arm reaches up. Bring it back around, change hands. Left hand to center, right arm reaches up for this twist, and then wrap the arm behind your back for half bind. Left hand can stay here, and you can just stay here. Or maybe your left hand can grab your right ankle and pull yourself forward and down. Breathe. Left hand back to center, right arm reaches up. Back around to center. Fold forward one more time. Reach your arms underneath your legs, fingertips pointing away from you, and fold forward. Maybe your forehead will come to the floor, your head will come to the floor. Your head comes to the floor. You can come up into a headstand or stay down. And then opening the legs up. If you're coming down out of your headstand, back into the wide leg forward fold. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Push to straighten the arms. Bend your knees and hug your feet to the center of your mat. Sitting down in a squat, your heels are up and you're on your toes. And then your knees are facing the front and they're level with the hips, so you're on your toes. Hands can come to your knees. Roll your shoulders back, good posture. Breathe. Take your fingertips to the floor. You may have to fold forward a little bit. Reach your left leg out. Take your heel to the floor. So knees are squeezing. Good. Then your heel comes up. Leg is straight, knees are squeezing. Breathe. Bend the knee, bring the foot back in. Touch in the other side, so right leg reaches out. Heel to the floor. Maybe you can even take the hands away to your knees. I'm leaning over. Take your fingertips to the floor, reach your leg up. Knees squeeze. Maybe your hands can come away. For a second. Good. Bring it back in. And let's come to sitting. So reach your feet out in front of you. So stack those, hands are alongside the hips. Palms are pressing into the floor, roll your shoulders back. Reach the arms up alongside the ears. Breathe out, drop your fingertips, point them towards the toes, and then reach over the toes. Don't drop down to the toes yet, just reach over. And then maybe the hands will grab the toes. We're not doing a forward fold yet here. Just reach for the toes, then reach up. And slowly come down, one vertebrae at a time, till your lower back touches. And then your shoulders don't touch, your shoulders don't touch. Reach your arms alongside the ears. And then back up. One vertebrae at a time. Slowly, slowly, till you find that staff pose. And then you reach over the toes, touch, back, staff pose. Slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time, until your lower back touches, mid back touches, then reach the arms alongside the ears, palms facing. And reach up. One vertebrae at a time, one core muscle at a time. Staff pose. Reach over. Touch. And do that one more time. Staff. One vertebrae at a time, coming down. Lower back touches, mid back touches, reach the arms up. Point the toes, reach the legs up. Drop the feet, reach the arms. Come up. Staff pose, reach forward, drop down. Now to forward fold, folding over the legs. Your peace fingers can grab the big toes, or maybe you're in front of the feet. Pull yourself forward gently. Rib cage towards the top of the thighs. Breathe. 2 or 3 more breaths. And let your hands slide up your legs. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor, or take your hands to your knees and slowly lower yourself down onto the floor. Hug your knees in, grabbing the knees with your elbow creases and rocking from side to side. Keep your right knee in towards your chest and drop your left foot to the floor. The knee stays bent. So both knees are bent, but you're hugging your right knee in and your left foot is on the floor. And interlace the fingers behind the right thigh and straighten the leg, flex the foot. Push the straight leg into the hands to create this resistance, making the top of the quadriceps stronger, and the leg is really straight. Now breathe in, sitting up, nose towards your knees. Slide the hands to the calves, and then drop down, pulling that straight leg with you. Try to keep it straight, foot is flexed. Try pointing the toes, feel the stretch in the front of the leg, and now flex the foot again. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, sit up, nose towards your knees. Maybe your hands can come to the top of the foot, and then lay back down. If your knee bends, take your hands to your calf. Point is that you're keeping the leg straight. That's an important point, I guess. Breathe. Everybody bring your hands down to your calf. Straighten that left leg. Flex the foot. Both feet are flexed. Maybe your peace fingers can wrap around the big toe. You can bend your knee if you need to, and you're going to drop that leg to the right. Left arm is going to counter by reaching out to the left. Breathe. Again, if you can't reach your toes, bend your knee. Foot is off the floor of that right side, right foot. Breathe. Try to drop that left hip. Reach through that right heel. One more breath. Bring it back to center. See if you can bring it to center with straight leg. And then change sides. Maybe the peace fingers of your left hand can grab the toes. Now your right arm drops. And then you're going to drop that straight leg. Bend the knee if you need to. All the way to the left. For a twist, the foot will come all the way to the floor. Bend your knee if you need to. Breathe. Mhm. 3 more breaths. Coming back to center. Release the toes with that left hand. Hover the foot over the floor. This is creating strength in the piriformis and the IT band. You're still in a twist. The foot's hovering over the floor. And then it comes back to center. Keep the legs straight. Arms are reaching out to the sides of the body. Point the toes. And lower. Slowly, slowly. All the way to the floor. You notice how you feel. Difference in the two sides. One more breath. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. Hug your left knee in. Right knee is bent and the foot is to the floor. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh and straighten that left leg. Push it strongly into the hands to create resistance and engage that quadricep. Sitting up, nose towards your knee, slide your hands to your calves, and then drop the body down towards the floor, bringing that leg with you. Point the toes, keep the legs straight. Now flex the foot. Sitting up, nose towards your knee as your hands come to the top of your foot. And then going back down, bring the leg with you. If it bends, take your hands to your calves because it's very important to keep the leg straight here to really create the length in the leg and roll back. Breathe. Now maybe the peace fingers of your left hand can wrap around the toes of the left foot. Bend your knee if you need to. Straighten that left leg. Right arm reaches out. Left leg drops to the left. It will not touch the floor. You're trying to drop your right hip to the floor. And straighten long through that left leg. Breathe. Both feet are flexed and active. Pressing that right leg, right hip into the floor. Breathe. One more breath. Bring it back to center. Try to keep the knee straight. Change hands. Right hand, peace fingers, grab the big toe. Bend the knee if you need to. Left arm reaches out. Drop that straight right leg to the floor. This time the right foot is on the floor. Try to get your left shoulder towards the floor. Probably won't go all the way down, but try. For a twist and a nice opening in that left hip. Breathe. Release the toes with your right hand and lift the foot up, hovering it over the floor. Stay here for another breath. And then bring the leg back to center. Keep it straight. Point the toes. Keep the leg straight. Push the knee. And drop it down. Notice how you feel. And Shavasana. So if you want to do any type of pose yourself here, you can. Or you reach out into your Shavasana, arms are alongside the body, palms are facing up. Legs are as wide as the hips and allow them to externally rotate, turning out. Knees are dropping out to the side, feet are dropping out to the side. Tuck your shoulders underneath you so your heart rises up. Tuck your chin in towards your heart so the back of your neck is long. This is the alignment of this asana, this pose, shavasana, the final resting pose, where your body creates the muscle memory. Keeping the length and the space that you've created today, any successes that you felt. When you return to your mat and to your practice, you'll have all of those. You'll be moving from this place of length and space. If you achieved a pose greater, then that's where you'll be when you do it again. Now quieting the mind, going into the meditation part of yoga. Keeping your mind focused on the third eye, just between your eyebrows. Try to keep the screen of your mind blank. At first it might be dark, like it's turned off. And then a light might come to the screen, forming a white light. And then notice if the color of the light changes. Orange or yellow, pink or purple. And like an observer watching a movie screen, observe the screen of your mind. If images or thoughts come to the screen, just notice them and let them pass away with your next breath out. Keeping your focus here behind the third eye. Each breath out, allow the muscles to sink and softly melt away from the bones. Back of the head, back of the shoulders, arms, the back of the hands. Notice where they make contact with the floor. And let the muscles relax and drip into the floor beneath you. The back of the lower hips, the buttocks, maybe the back of the thighs, the back of your calves, the back of your heels. Notice where they touch the floor, how they touch the floor. And softly release and let the muscles soften, pulling away from the bone. Your body feels heavy, the bones are heavy, the organs are heavy, and everything's melting and dropping towards the back of the floor. You're fully supported by the earth, the planet, ground underneath you. The mind is quiet, the breath is soft, body's heavy. Stay here for 3, 5 more breaths. And with your next breath in, bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor and roll to one side. Stay here for another breath or two, noticing how you feel. Being conscious of what yoga does for you, building this muscle memory and this biofeedback of why you return to yoga, why you keep doing it, how it makes you feel physically when you take care of the physical body, create strength, space, length, willpower. Then the mind follows. The mind becomes stronger. It becomes more spacious, quieter. It has more willpower, more discipline, more clarity. With your next breath in, come up to sitting. Keep your eyes closed and mind quiet. Bring your hands together at your heart. And Namaste Mudra. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Shalom. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.